am the cheese. I am the best character on the show. I am better than both the salami and the bologna.
We got the climb over this fence here. I don't know what kind of video I'm gonna get out of this, but like bust my butt on this fence. Horses across the street started really running, and we got a good boys. We got our first run, our first rain here. What are you guys doing? Oh my goodness, we're just feeling so sassy. My two horses have these two mares out here, and first rain of the season. They're all cool. It's not really that cold out here. It's probably 65, and the horses across the street are really got excited and started running. So I saw all these guys running around kicking up their heels and everything, and a lot of barns I've been to, when women see this, they're all concerned about, oh, my horse is going to get hurt. He shouldn't be playing in the mud. He's going to slip. I better come pull him in. Stop the horses from running. They're going to hurt themselves. So I guess I just wonder, when I saw him running, I enjoy it. I like it. What are you doing? You go get those guys fired up. Go on. So you see a bunch of horses across the street. I don't know what happened to them, but they started really running and kicking their heels. So Tanner started honking and kicking his heels. And hi, Mr. T. Are you playing with your little girls? Are you playing with your little mares? What a good boy. So you can see all the horses, they've been rolling. Oh, that little mare just almost kicked Buddy. Said don't get too close. Tanner's prancing. You can't hear him honking. He's honk, honk, honk. Follow me, follow me. The two mares are about to follow him. Buddy's like, oh no, don't leave me, wait. So they're out here running and playing in the mud. They're filling their oats. They're filling the first spring rain or first winter rain, and the wind's blowing, so somebody's going to be complaining that I shouldn't film when it's raining. You know what? You get what you get. I just want to talk about horses playing in the mud. This is how horses learn how to walk in mud. This is how horses learn how to carry you in mud. When you block your horses up and don't let them out here play with horses, they don't learn how to move. They don't know how to slide. They don't learn how to sink in the mud and figure out it's okay. Buddy's really on that little paint. He's going to get kicked, because she's telling him all kind of ears, get off of me. But she got her tail up. Now, there goes Buddy. Buddy's the blonde one, the Palomino. Tanner's the lead one. He's leading the herd. These two in the back here are mares. So they're going to go run to Tanner as soon as Tanner leaves, if he leaves. But it looks like there's some dark clouds coming in, so it may be raining. There's some fog coming in out there. So these guys are just being horses. They were rolling in the dirt. They got dirt all over them. They're filthy. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay. Hi, Buddy! Are you having a good mud party? You're such a good boy. Oh, I know, poor Buddy. He's playing in the mud. Ooh, ooh, what a good boy. So, he's rubbing on me. That's a disrespectful horse. Somebody's gonna be emailing me. You shouldn't let your horse do that. You should. That's disrespectful. That horse is being. What are you doing, Buddy? I gotta brace myself. He's just rubbing himself on me. He felt good. Got his scent on me. Sometimes I just lean over here and get back, and he'll go ahead and rub on me. There he goes. I don't know if you can see it. Good boy, I know. Not the head, because then you hit me in the head. But you can tell he's got a nice coat of mud. He's been rolling in the dirt. He's a little wet, but if you notice, he's not wet underneath. He's pretty dry underneath. And horses, that one's rolling over there right now. This is just good. They're kicking up their heels. They're filling their muscles. Now, I tell people, let horses out and don't bring them in and baby them all the time. Let them be horses. And you get less injuries. What happens is, you get a bunch of women who want to keep their horses locked up and blanketed and tails braided and keep them clean and all this other crap. And then next thing you know, when they do let him out, the horse runs like a maniac. He kicks, he runs to a fence. He doesn't know how to be a horse because he doesn't know when he's going to get to do that again. So he goes out, he overexerts, and he pulls a muscle. Kind of like the old saying, the weekend warrior. You know, guys, sometimes like to get a weekend football game. They don't play for 6 months. Then all of a sudden on Thanksgiving, you want to go out before you eat turkey and play in the mud. And boys will be boys. You get out there, you get some flag football that turns into tackle. Then it gets into just dog pile. And you just get dirty in mud, you play, and then people end up getting hurt because they don't do it all the time. That's what you do when you lock horses up. You, hi buddy. You lock horses up all the time, and then the next thing you know, this other horse is going to roll. There she goes. And I don't know what's on the ground there, but something. Now, this mare, the mare lead rolling now is higher than the other mare. So that could be some sort of a dominance. This horse could be saying, you know what, you rolled there, I want my scent on top of your scent. There could be something there that they want on them, a natural insect. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look like mud. You just saw Tanner throw his head, the horse on the left. He threw that head. See the head? He's saying, pay attention to me. So now Buddy's going to roll. So all these guys got out here and ran, and now I bet you Tanner's going to roll. He is. He's going to wait for Buddy to get up. And he's like, yeehaw! I'm a horsey in the mud! What a good boy! And Tanner was throwing his head saying, get up. And now Tanner may go ahead and roll. He may be signaling them, hey, watch out for me. Come over here by me so I can roll. He stood in between that mare and Buddy. And he's sniffing the ground now. Hi, Bud. Hi, Bud. Is Mr. T going to roll? Tell me what he's going to do. I know you're such a good boy. So Buddy wants me to scratch his chest, so he came out in here. And Tanner's going to paw. Saw that paw. He's sniffing. And he may go ahead and lay down and roll. And what they just did is they just ran through the mud and sweated and got a good itch going. So now that they got, a little sweat going, they warmed up. They got some bucks in. And so now they just want to roll and get a little dirt on them. They want to itch their skin that they're starting to sweat maybe. It feels good, they can't take a shower like we can when we get soft in there. There goes Tanner, he's about to lay down. Oh, this two mare's going to crowd him. Hang on, he's going to tell them they're going to wait for him. I don't know if you saw that little bitty ear he kind of gave them and said, wait a minute, now Buddy's rubbing on me. Tanner's like, what's going on over there? He sees me pointing his camera and pointing at him. He's like, uh-oh. Now, what did they just see? I don't know what they saw. Oh, there's a couple cattle moving way out there. You can barely see it, but it took me a while to focus that. And sometimes when a horse reacts, you got to look on what your horse and say, what did he just see? If you roll back the tape, you can see both those horses, Buddy, or Tanner and that mare, jumped up and looked and stared straight over there. Hi, Bud. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? And it took me a minute to focus and find out what they were staring at. I'm surprised there's some flies out here. I'm still waiting for Tanner to roll. He's he wants to itch his back, fluff his hair up, get a little dirt. So he's pawing. And he's not rolling in the mud because he's already dirty and muddy. You probably can't see after I'm finished, after he lays down. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't disturb him. He's pretty on edge. He doesn't like to lay down too much when people are around. Good boy. What a gentle lay down. And now he's going to go ahead and, these two horses are eating there. There's no threat. If those two horses' heads shoot up right now, Tanner's going to know it. But because they're eating, he's rolling. He's feeling comfortable. He's itching himself. He's got two mares around him. If a threat comes, both of those horses will take off. This little mare's going to roll again. And now Buddy may go over there. Buddy's too busy breathing down my neck. Ooh, that feels so warm. Ooh, Buddy boy. Ooh, Buddy boy. So, all right, now Buddy's going to go get in on the action. Oh, no, he's going to turn his butt to me saying, yo, dude, scratch my butt. All right, I'll scratch it. You're a good boy. So, anyway, I don't know how much of these horses you saw running around and jumping. They're stretching their back. They're loosening their muscles. They're getting kinks out of their system. They could be warming up because it was raining earlier and we had a break in the rain. So from standing around and just waiting, they probably got a little cold and stiff. So by running through this mud, getting all excited, they started to sweat. They got their heart rate up. They lubricated all their joints. In the wild, a stallion, if they see the herd getting cold, he will actually move the herd. He will chase them and make them run. I don't know if Tanner was doing that or not. I think they were feeding across the horses over there. They started running around and something happened over there that caused them to run around. And I think it was more of a, hey, we're over here too. What are you running for? And they were flashing back and forth. Hi, bud. All right, Buddy's trying to. Buddy wants me to rub his chest here. Oh, I know. So, all right, now you see those horses over there. They're running again over there. And I don't know if you can make that out. See this horse running, kicking up his heels? kind of bucking. Buddy's knocking me around. Buddy may roll here. If I got on the ground, Buddy may roll with me. I'm not sure. But anyway, just wanted to discuss. That's how locking horses up. You see these horses locked up in a stall over there? Those horses are going to be let out tomorrow, and they're going to be locked up in a stall all day because it rained, and they didn't want them to get dirty, or they didn't want them to get wet. So they left them in a stall all day. So guess what? They got stiff all day. They haven't worked. They haven't exercised. They've been standing around. Now tomorrow when the sun comes out and there's no rain, they're going to say, oh, it's nice and dry. I'll let my horsey out. And now the horse will come out here and they'll be bucking and kicking like wild. They're more likely to sprain an ankle. They're more likely to twist a hoof. They're more likely to run through the mud and slip and fall because they weren't out here all night to where they used. Anytime you change a horse's atmosphere, oh, I know, good boy. And you switch on them very quickly. There's a quad over there. That's what all the horses, they were over there. Buddy's kind of rubbing his butt on me. I don't know if you can see that. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know, you're a good boy. So anyway, that's understanding when it's the first rain, why horses run, kick their feet up, and just act like horses. They do it for a reason. They're stretching themselves. They're lubricating. They're keeping warm, they're warming up, they're breaking a sweat, they're keeping their legs limber so in case they get chased by a predator, they can run and they're not cold and they're not going to pull a muscle if a predator comes out and chases them. So understanding that and allowing horses to be horses, it just, to me, I enjoy watching it. It's fun for me because I know it's fun for them. And hope that helps on understanding horses a little bit on the first rain and playing in the mud and not trying to protect them too damn much that you end up protecting them, and then when you do let them out, they don't know how to walk in the mud, they slip, or you come out here and try to ride them in the mud, and you've locked them up and never let them play in the mud, so they slip and fall with you. Next thing you know, you run around, turn around, my horse can't ride in the mud because he slips, he's clumsy, he can't. No, it's you can't, and you did it. So anyway, hope that helps. Horses playing in the mud. We'll end it there.